Hello, I'm Harvey Godwin Jr., Chairman of the Lumbee Tribe. We're in the midst of Christmas holidays, and with that, I wanted to ask Dr. Chamaine Brooks Locklear to come back again and give us some updates and some ideas about social distancing and what more we can do to be safe during the holidays. Dr. Chamaine?
Thank y'all for having me to come back. It's good to be back the week before Christmas. Unfortunately, as Christmas is approaching, however, we're continuing to see a lot of surges of COVID-19 here locally in our state of North Carolina and, of course, in our nation. In fact, in our state of North Carolina, just yesterday, we had over 8,000 new cases of COVID-19, which is the highest record we've ever seen in our state. Here locally in Robeson County, our cumulative rate is over 8,000 cases, but more importantly, this past week, we had 600 new cases of COVID in a week in Robeson County, which again is a new record. In fact, the mortality keeps increasing so much from COVID that right now COVID is more deadlier than heart disease and cancer in our country. So this is really scary information, but I wanted to clarify that my reason for coming is not about fear. I'm not trying to incite fear into our community, and it's definitely not about politics. The reason why I'm here is to educate, to share the facts, and hoping that I can encourage our community and motivate our community that knowing the facts, we can do something different. We can make changes and go in the right direction to try to contain and mitigate the virus. So the important thing I wanted to say today is that masks save lives. Masks work to help reduce the transmission of coronavirus. It's been well proven. Many studies during the pandemic have shown just how effective wearing a mask appropriately over the nose and mouth is. You should look at a mask as a life-saving device, basically. So I wanted to bring up two reasons why we should wear a mask. The first, of course, you probably know, is that a mask helps protect yourself. So when you're wearing your mask, you're trying to protect yourself in case someone around you has COVID, because the assumption should be, especially with the prevalence being so high in our community, that anyone you come into contact with may have COVID. Be that your friends, your coworkers, a random stranger in the store. You never know who you're coming in contact with may be shedding the virus, be it to their knowledge or not. They could be contagious, and so wearing your mask helps protect yourself, just like when I see a sick person, for instance. So when I see sick patients in the office, I wear extra PPE or personal protective equipment. I make sure I have my mask on, my eye goggles on, including a face shield, because I'm protecting myself because I know I'm seeing a sick person. But the second important reason to wear a mask is that you yourself may be sick, so you're protecting others. And I think people are forgetting that. So we should wear a mask because we never know if we are sick, if we're the person with the virus that could be shedding the virus. We're contagious for at least 2 days before we have any symptoms. So when you're wearing a mask, you're making a statement that says, hey, I'm protecting you because I don't know if I'm sick. I'm protecting you because I love you, I care about you, and I don't want to spread the virus. I'm being responsible. I'm taking a personal responsibility. So as the holidays are approaching, and Christmas is around the corner, and it's all a time of being with our families and showing love and compassion, of understanding the real meaning of Christmas, of having hope and extending grace and mercy, I employ our community to take the opportunity to look at masks as an altruistic thing to do. It's a loving thing to do to make sure you're preventing potentially spreading a virus to your neighbor. It's not about politics, it's not about shaming, it's about just simply doing the right thing. So making sure that knowing the facts, we're trying to make the right decision to do the right thing to protect our neighbors. And so I'm just praying and hoping that our community can stay safe over Christmas, that we would try to limit gatherings, we would limit close contact with folks, especially if they're not your household member. And that if you are going to choose to get together with folks, you should try to stay outside if you can, try to wear your mask, try to keep a safe distance, do all those measures we know that can help protect us so we won't continue to see more surges the coming weeks after Christmas. But I'm wishing y'all a Merry Christmas. Thank you.